So till now we declared like a int a, and nothing is declared, and int a1 is value is declared, right? The range of the integer. So let me print that value here. So a and a1. So the default value, if you're not given anything, the default value will come. Okay. So if we provide the value will be there. Okay. Default value of it is an integer. So it is going to, yeah, it is a int. So int type, you can see there is a int default value is 0, right? And int assigned value is what are the assigned values there, that will be print. Okay, so we'll take it out this way as well. So in the uppercase, yeah. So let me mark this as a static as of now. What is a static? I will explain later. Okay, so yeah, you now you will be clear. So now second thing is like we can go with the float. Okay, so float is a data type. Okay, and what is the default value? So float default value, float default value is 0.0. Okay, and you can give the value, right? So and if you want to declare any float value, so appending with the f must be there. Okay, followed by the value with f. Let me see that. So float is f equal to floating value, nothing is declared. Okay, and float f1 equal to. So suppose I want to declare value as f. So this is the format. Okay, so if you remove f, it will throw the error. Okay, after decimal point. Okay, after decimal point, so you have to follow the word followed by f. It is a, like we can say that it is a floating point value. Okay, so let me declare double as well. So double d equal to nothing is declared. Okay, and the default, okay, default value will come, and d1 equal to, and similarly like a 2000 something point 0.0. Okay, and you can see. So earlier like we can keep d as well, but now later point of time is not required. So we can use like this. Okay, so the floating number, so which represent like a digits after dot. Okay, so there is a value. We have a decimal point to be stored, or decimal kind of integer you want to play with that. You have to store that float and doubles. Okay, so let me copy this one and paste here, and we can see that float default value, float assigned value, and double. Okay, double default value and double assigned value, and it is f. Okay, so for floating default value is f variable, and the floating assigned value is f1 variable, and double default value is d reference variable, and it is a d1. So now let me run this program, and where you can see the console output. Oh, something went wrong. Okay, so we have to provide the statics. Yeah, now you can observe that the default values and assigned values. Okay, so Boolean default value is false. Okay, assigned value is true, and short default value is a true 0. Okay, assigned value is 120. So something like, right. Similarly for double, you can check the last one double. You see 0.0 for this. What is the default value? If you are not provided 0.0. Okay, what is the assigned value? So it will be there. Similarly, if I float also, you can see it float the default value. So nothing is declared. So what is the default value will come? 0.0. And the assigned value will come. Clear? Yeah. Let's write a one more simple example. Yeah, before writing a simple example, let I have one topic here. Yes, in the first session where I kept that one, yeah. I think in the agenda, yeah. So we have completed that example, right? So what are the places? What are the places Java program like these data types will be used? Okay, so I told you, right? So there is a constructor level, okay, and fields and variable level and method level. So these mostly these three areas we are going to play with the data type in the real time. Okay, let's see one by one. Okay, yeah. So first one, I'm going to explain about the fields and method first, right? So let me create a Java class and data type usage. Okay, so in the very first day, like I told you, that the first section is fields. Okay, fields are variables. Okay, fields are variable, and second section is constructor. Okay, constructor, and third section is methods, and the fourth section is main method. So any Java program, these are the sections. So the first place, right? Whole is Java class, which will be categorized. This area of the first area is a class name. Second area is a field and variables. Third area is like constructor. Fourth one is methods and main methods. So this is a structure you have in our mind whenever writing our programs, right? Yeah. So now, let's see that one by one. Let me clear this one. Yeah. So field. So how to use the field? We already talked about. So let's see that. I want to declare int data type. Int a equal to 125 something. Okay. Int b. Okay. Int b equal to 345 something. Okay, so this is the place I can use my data. Okay, in the field level. So how do you use? So the data type, okay, and variable name assign the value. So this is a field way of field level usage. Okay, so method level, right? So public void, okay, public void and method one, okay, method one and addition of two number. Okay, addition. Better we can see addition of two number order. So here int a and int, okay, let's see, int c and int d. Okay, so this is a method level. Yeah. So now where we use data type here in the method level. So in the method level we use the parameters. This is the place we use. Okay. In the field level we are using in the int here. But in the method level, in the method section level, we are using that our data type. Okay, so the method, this is a method. Method is having a two arguments. The first argument is the integer type. Second argument also is the integer type. So here we are representing the data. Okay, what type of data this particular method will accept? So int type data. Variable name is C, right? And also, there is a one more case I want to explain. Yeah, so there is another method I'm explaining. So let's see that. So public void. Okay, public void and suppose some test one method. Okay, test method. Okay, float. Okay, float f comma double. So double d. So now this test method, okay. Now this test method also, okay. So now this test method will accept two arguments, right? The first argument is a floating point, float type, and f is a variable. Second variable is a double, and it is a d variable, right? So this method will accept. Okay. So there is another flavor where we can use our data type in methods. Public void. Okay. Public void int and test one. Okay. And int a comma float float b or float f and boolean. Okay. So boolean b. So now you can see that where which places we use that data types. So this is the one more place. Okay, it is a return type of the method. So here also we are using a data type, and also we have a three parameters. Earlier we have two parameters. Now into parameter one, second parameter is a float, and third parameter is a boolean type. So which means in Java, in method level, okay, method level, where which places we can use method arguments, okay, method arguments, right, or method arguments level, and method return types, okay. So in the method level, where we can use argument level. So argument level in the sense within the bracket like int a, int c, int d, or float b and double d, and int a, float f and b. So and return type in the sense, suppose this is the one return type area. So in the method, let me write one more method with a different return type. Public float. Okay, public float and test2 method. Test2 method, and this method does not have any parameter. So this is the another flavor. Okay, so now this flavor, we can say that method level, method argument level, nothing is there. Okay, method are no arguments, no arguments in the sense no data types. But this method return type has a float data type. Okay, this method itself would return a float. So these are the places. Okay, the data types will be play with the method level. Basically, data types in the method level we can use in the argument and return type. I hope you clear this one. Yeah. And next one. Okay. Next one is a constructor. Right. Constructor. So what is a constructor? Any idea? So one, I think last session we had it, right. So constructor is look like a method, but it is not a method. But based the class name must be there, right? The class name and constructor name must be same. So public. Okay. There is a no return type. There is a no void. There is a no data type. Just it is a class name followed by this one. So here we do not have parameter in the sense it is a default constructor as we discussed, right? So it is a default constructor. Again, let me highlight the points here. Constructor in the sense in your mind, okay, class name and constructor name must be same. Okay, it is look like a method. You see, it is look like a method, right? But it does not have a return type. Sorry, I have to write here. Yeah. So it does not have a return type. Here method has a return type void or int. Okay. So constructor does not return any value. Constructor must be have a class name. Okay, it is a rule. Okay, it is a rule. But method can have anything. Method name can be different. So that is what it is. Okay. So the basically I have written here is a default constructor, but I want to make a parameterized constructor. So in the parameterized constructor, you can provide the int types. Okay, int, float, or int float. Okay, yeah. So now this place the constructor argument, constructor level where we can use that data types. Data types are used in the argument of the constructor, right? So constructor level usage of this data type is only that argument level. Argument level only we can use it. Okay, so that's what it is. Because it is there is a no return type. So int a, int b. Okay, or int a and float f. Anything you can provide it. Okay, yes, and this is the one. Let's field level, method level, constructor level. Yeah. So these are the things. Most of the areas. Okay. I hope clear. I think right. Yeah. Let's move on to that another operator is if condition, right? Yeah. So moving on to the if condition in Java. So as we know, right, in mathematical standard, right, in mathematical case, As we know, this must be less than, right? So let me highlight this one. So where is that one? Yeah. So it basically the if statement will tell us the decision making, either do this one or do that one. So based on the condition. So the condition is this kind of expression. Okay, okay. So this is the less than condition. So which is less than? 10 is less than 12, right? So 10 is less than 12. So which means 10 is bigger than, sorry, 12 is bigger than 10, something like that. So here is the second one, less than or equal to. So A is less than or equal to B. Similarly, greater than, right? So greater than in the sense 12 is greater than 15. Okay, and greater than of equal to. So greater than or equal to this one. Okay, and equal to. It is equal to, no, right? Equal to 10, 10, 10 equal to 10, 10, right? It is not equal to. I think here is the mistake. It is a 10. Okay, and not equal to in the sense A is not equal to B, something like that. Okay, yeah. So basically, coming to understandable of A here is, so here the syntax of if condition, if, right, and it is a condition. Okay, it is a condition. It is a condition. So what is the condition? So condition is the less than, maybe less than. Condition may be a greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or greater than. So what are the left side we discussed, right? This less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. All those will be in the condition. When this condition is matched, when this condition is true, then then there will be a block of statement should be executed. Okay, else means other than that, other code or other code of this. Okay, so basically, so in if block, so if block instance, if block area, which has some statement one. Okay, statement one and statement two. Statement two. Okay, and there will be some statement three and statement four. Okay, statement instance, some code, line of code. So based on this particular condition, I want to, when this condition is matched, then I have to execute this particular two statements. If my condition is false, then I have to execute, or we need to execute like S3 and S4 statements. Okay. So based on the conditional match only. So conditional can be greater than, less than, or equal to, not equal to. Okay. Yeah. And also we have many flavors, like many flavors we have, like yeah, yes. You see, Java conditional if block code to be executed. Okay, Java has following conditional statement. These are the conditional statement, and use if specify the block of code to be executed. If specified condition is true, okay, use else block specific block when when the same condition is false. Okay, there is another flavor. Use else if. Okay, else if another flavor. So here it is used to one condition is match and checking the another condition. New condition to be tested. Okay, so condition inside the condition. So that time we have to use. And there is another very popular and very mostly used in that framework flavor is switch. Okay, so we'll discuss later, but today we'll cover this if else block. Okay, let's write an example. If if condition example. So let me write a one kind of method. What I want to write here. So main method will be there. Yes. So if condition, right? So now if I declare int a, okay, int a equal to 100 and int b equal to 200, right? So now my condition is a is greater than b. A is less than b. Okay. Now system. Okay, system dot out of println is for you to, and A is less than B, right? A is less than B, and let me give me it here. Print A value and B value. Hmm, okay, yeah. So now let's me run this one, and there is a normal statement, right? So normal statement. So just print ends end statement. So here, uh, let me run this one and I will explain. Okay, some return statements, right? Okay, where I wrote this one. Okay. Mm, yeah, now you can see. So what is the A value here? A value is 100, right? So please, very this kind of lecture like can be very simple, but understandability is very very important. Okay, because we are comparing a integer. Oh, I know the integer, but that is not a matter. See, if I remove this, like if I want to run these statements based on the condition is very important. Let me clear this one. Yeah. So now here you can see int a is 100, int b is 200. Okay, if a greater than equal to a less than equal to b. So a less than means a is a smaller, b is a capital. So a value is a 200 and b value is a 200. So other than that, next line of code will be executed. Okay, so that is what it is, end statement and this statement. So there is a one more block I told you, right? Whether it is a fail, okay, whether it is condition is match. Now the condition is true, then that this particular statement is executed. If condition is false, so if this condition is false, I want to execute one more statement. Not a is not a is not less than a is not less than b. A is not less than b. So when it is not less than b, so this is the case. Okay. A equal to 300, B equal to A equal to 300, B equal to 200. So this case, what it will do, it will come and compare here. Okay, how? So 300 greater than 200, something like. So the condition is false. When the condition is false, this else block will be executed. What is else block? If else block is A value will be printed is not less than to B. So and after that the end statement will be there. Okay, so that's all. So that is the one. And if you want to make a equal to, okay. So if you want to make a equal to, so then this time whether it is equal to, no, right? So when equal to only the equal to statement will execute it. This block. Okay, equal to means it will be 200 only. So again we need to change that inside the statement, but I'm not changing. But you can see that that particular statement will be executed. You see, both will be true. True. After evaluation of the condition is true, only the if block will be executed. If not, false. Okay, false. The condition is returning false. Condition is not match. Then else block will be executed. So that is the thing. Clear? Yeah. And else if, right? Else inside if. Okay. After checking that first one is fail. Again, there is a one more check mark. Suppose earlier what we have 300. Okay. Now again check that is equal to. Here is less than. Here is a less than. Now again, it is not, it is false. Again, you can check the one more case. Okay, so that's what it is a if else case. You can try explore, no, nothing. So very easy only. Okay, so let's come back to here. Yeah, I think we are good with this today Java topics. Okay, yes. So let me move on to that. Yeah, before starting this one, right? Yeah, one second.